What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers. And I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. I can't anymore. This society, oh my god. Billy D. Williams. Just read that. I'm not even gonna repeat it. This video is brought to you by Dark Mind, great rap group. This is their latest album, What Happened to the Art. Um, Great shit. Pick this shit up on their Bandcamp. I believe it's X-Ray. Well, I'll leave it in the comment section. Dope shit. Shout out to Kev Rock and X-Ray. Shout out to DJ Swab, Cool Tony, DJ Mad Hands, Bazooka Joe, Dom P, Easy Dave. No features on this shit. Fucking ill, bro. Great album. Pick this shit up. I got the physical here. They got a ton of physicals. Get on the Bandcamp. Go order this shit. Love this. This is dope New York boom bap shit. Just to sum it up, all right? God. Let's get into this. I really hate majority of y'all. I hate society so bad. Let's just read this. At 82 years old, Billy D. Williams has no problem embracing all parts of himself. The Star Wars actor talked to Esquire in a recent interview about just that. And you see, I say himself and herself because I also see myself as feminine as well as masculine. He was quoted as saying, "I'm a very soft person. I'm not afraid to show that side of myself." Williams stars as Lando Calrissian in the hit 1980 film Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back and is reprising the character in the forthcoming Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. Donald Glover portrayed that character in 2018's Solo, A Star Wars Story, and stirred some conversation when he talked about the character being pansexual. Merriam-Webster defines pansexual as of, relating to, or characterized by sexual desire or attraction that is not limited to people of a particular gender, identity, or sexual orientation. During the Esquire interview, Williams was reminded by the interviewer that Glover had also talked about gender fluidity. Really? That kid is brilliant. Just look at those videos, Williams said, referencing Glover's This Is America video he made as his rap alter ego, Childish Gambino. Many took Williams' comments to mean that he was proclaiming himself to be gender fluid, and it was met with some support on social media. Okay, yeah, you see what's going on here. I'm absolutely here for Billy D. Williams identifying as gender fluid. And I have totally shipped him and whatever that means. Billy D. Williams comes out as non-binary and gender fluid. So good to see a black elder living his. All right, Billy D. Williams talking about his preferred pronouns and feelings about his gender identity at age 82 just makes my heart melt. One person tweeted, "I love this man so much. So happy to be seeing him on screen again." Williams has starred in a slew of projects over his career, including Mahogany and Lady Sings the Blues, both with Diana Ross. He said he was most proud of his role as Gail Sayers in the 1971 movie Brian's Song, for which he was nominated for an Emmy. "It was a love story, really, between two guys without sex," he said. "It ended up being kind of a breakthrough in terms of racial division." Williams shared a bit of life philosophy as well. "I never tried to be anything except myself," Williams said. "I think of myself as a relatively colorful character who doesn't take himself or herself too seriously." All right. Jesus Christ. I have a headache. I really do. This dude is full of shit. I'm gonna tell you why. I remember growing up back in the day, watching Soul Train as a kid with my mom in the morning and Saturday morning, and they used to play his Billy D. Williams commercials. Y'all remember the Colt 45 commercials, surrounded by women and this and that. Dude, the guy was a chick magnet. He was being put out there as a sex symbol, male sex symbol, black male sex symbol, masculine as fuck. You know, hey, I'm a smooth operator. I mean, you know, this reminds me of Big Daddy Kane, the song Smooth Operator. Um, and speaking of Big Daddy Kane, it also reminds me of a rhyme that Big Daddy Kane said on Veterans Day, on one of the songs on Veterans Day, where he goes, "Whatever happened to black men of pride?" And it's just so true. Look, this dude is full of shit. This Negro, for him to come out at 82 years fucking old and say this shit, this dude, I guarantee he was fucking paid. The reason I say this is because, you know, Star Wars has been bombing as of late, except for The Mandalorian, which is a decent show. I like it. I've been paying attention to it on and off, and it's pretty good. But that's beside the point. This dude just reprised his role in Star Wars as Lando Calrissian, and we all know that Star Wars has been going in this whole woke direction, and they've been wondering why a lot of this shit has been sucking dick. A lot of their movies have been sucking. This is why, because they're more concentrated on this. When Solo came out, Donald Glover, like they mentioned, they're talking about, oh yeah, Lando Calrissian is pansexual. No one cared about Lando's sexuality back in the day. As a matter of fact, no one cared about anybody's sexuality in Star Wars. It was never centered around that. But now the conversation is about that. This is why all these movies, like Charlie's Angels just bombed, Terminator bombed, what else? Ghostbusters. It's this constant, you know, reminder of immutable traits. No one cares about who you're sleeping with. We care about story. We care about the franchise. We care about, okay, what's going to happen with this character, this and that. No one cares about you wanting to sleep, you being a woman and want to sleep with another woman. That's bullshit. No one gives a shit. When you start putting that in the forefront, your movies fucking suck. At that point, you're being a motherfucking activist. I don't understand why Hollywood doesn't get this shit. More movies need to start bombing, and I'm with it because I'm tired of my favorite franchises dying. You know, Star Wars. I'm more of a surface fan of Star Wars, but I understand some of the lore, and I'm so glad I'm not as deep as some of these other guys like Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, the Quartering, my man Salty Cracker. I'm so glad that I'm not that deep because I would be infuriated. You know what I mean? Um, but overall, why he's full of shit is because let's go to this. He's out here. Look, he enjoys these. He enjoys backpats like this. Oh, he's talking about his preferred pronouns at and his gender identity at age 82 makes my heart melt. I love this man so much. So happy to be seeing him on screen. Okay, like, wouldn't you be happy that the dude? Oh shit, Lando's back. Oh, I can't wait to see. No one's saying that. They're happy about his sexual, what he's saying, him being gender fluid, him being himself, herself. This dude was put up to it. I guarantee that these dudes said, "Hey, listen, you know what? You kind of gotta, you know, put this shit out here." And this is why I think he's full of shit. Right here, I never tried to be anything except myself. Well, well, let me go back to this. His role as Gail Sayers for Brian's song, it was a love story between two. Really, like when I talk to people about Billy D. Williams, no one even brings that up. Always people bring up Star Wars, Colt 45, and his part in what was it, in Batman, even though it was a small part. People loved him in that. They never bring up a Brian song. This is the first time. And look, he's admitting why he likes that role. And then for him to say, I never tried to be anything except myself, dude, you're 82 fucking years old. You're in your fucking 80s. If that was the case, you would have said this a long time ago. You would have said this eons ago. You would have said this prior to you being in Star Wars. You understand? Like this idea that, oh well, yeah, I'm myself. Look, see, look, I'm just being me. No, you're not. You're saying this at 82 fucking years old. No one's questioning the timing of this. No one's saying, okay, Star Wars is woke, so all us guys have to represent that. The Force is female, gender, pronouns, this and that. No one's looking at this as a giant coincidence. How everyone's doing this now. No one's questioning that at all. This dude is full of shit. I'm letting you know right now, he's full of shit. Billy D. Williams was sold and put out there as the epitome of what a black man growing up should be. There was never any of this shit about. Now I love how you'll find on Twitter, and you see it on here too. You'll find how people are now being revisionist about it. You'll find people saying, oh, yeah, I always knew that he was a. No, you didn't. No, the fuck you didn't. A lot of you are full of shit. I'm tired of this bullshit. I really am. Again, look, this isn't a slam on anybody who happens to be gay or happens to live their life a certain way, an alternative way. Again, a lot of you should be mad at this because it's your shit being well, weaponized isn't the right word, hijacked in a sense to make other people look and feel good. Nah, fuck that. Billy D. Williams, you full of shit. Sad at 82, you still gotta you gotta pander to people. You would think at your age, nah, listen, I paved the legacy. I did my shit. Now it's time for you young dudes to follow through. Nah, he wants to pander at this age. Nah, dude, I'm done with you. That's it. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe, upvote my video, share it on every platform you can to fight YouTube censorship, and fuck COPPA. And that's it. Peace, bitches.